Yo, Ali TV, we tell them say bad man thing and no bag of talk when time the maga clock, them blood apart, tear out them brother heart, head bust off like a baba cock. Arch about dog, you know there's something going on dog, so me I say, Ali TV, you know, the baddest thing, the maddest thing, you get the pre. Yo, Ali TV, yo, squeeze off in the dog. Ali TV. Yeah, bad dog. Rapid attack the matica clap in the Ali TV. Hey, set them violate. Bellevue, oh go on, this thing here give me it's been giving me crazy trouble all night. Never try find back Bellevue, I try find back Silver Cat. See if I can find him. Because it just chopped off a while ago. In the midst of everything. Summer trying to get Silver Cat on this thing here once again because it just went off. Good night, Mama. How you doing? How you doing, some? Oh, you on this rainy season. But Silver Cat's still on. Still online, but I can't get back. Yes, people, having a nice discussion with Silver Cat, aka Mr. Iron Claw. Trying to tag him once again and see if I can merge back this live because it gave me such a hard time a while ago to get on, and now it just chop off once again. See if I can get it. I say, hey, you relaxing? Here we're having a discussion with Silver Cat, as I said, very interesting and perspective we have because, as I say, he's one of the veterans and he's been around in the 90s, worked tour the world, as I say. He's a part of the Shocking Vibes crew, toured with Beanie Man and a whole bunch of other Frisco Kid, and Tanta mentioned Devante, do tours on the moon. He have so much songs out, still relevant today as well. I'm trying to see if I can make back the connection with him. So wait for him go back on live. I don't know, I can't get him to go back on live. Let me see. Let's see if I can call him and get him back on live. Call him back live right now. Yeah, I'm trying. Cat, it cut off. Everybody else was calling you back right now. So you still online? Everybody else say you're over cut off because it just cut off. I don't see it just cut off and see it live done. In the middle of the discussion. So yeah, understand, but please, I don't know if you can save it. It's because it's not on my live. I can't save it because normally everybody I save it and then them get to take it off and use it. So I don't know if you know if you save it. Perfect, because perfect, because people always go on to watch it back and then do say I have to save. Alright, just jump back on Just click on my page or go start back alive and me click on yours, whatever is easier. Just jump. Alright. Because somebody I want you can build a weed and talk, Richard. That's what I said. There's a reason. It's not an interview. There's a reason. Build a spliff, talk. Build a spliff. Just do everything we do on a regular. We do at the studio. Same thing we do at the studio. Same thing we do. Just go to my page with the K and you see me up on live. Just click on it and then me go send you the request and then you just connect it. Yeah. Alright. Can't I say him know exactly what to do, but I don't think him know exactly what to do because for the longest time I have been trying to get the connect the dots them to get him on the live, and it took a long time to get him on the live, but at least he knows how to save the life. At least he knows how to save the life. So him save it so people can always go back and watch it, because I still have some very interesting stuff for more reason, but I was just warming up because we started very late because of the see it's on now. Yeah, right there. It's supposed to come up now. Yeah. Someone see him, I don't know why it not. Okay, alright. Sending the request. What? Alright. Sending going live. So if we just answer it now, and then we should be able to merge the live again. Yeah. Bellevue.
Back at it again.
You find it.
Back at it again. Back at it again.
Yes, man. So as I say, I just want to get comfortable. Roll up a spliff same way, man. I set the phone, roll up a spliff. Cause I don't call it an interview, I call it a reasoning. Because it's
Alright, what's you know? Like I say, certain things, we need to run on certain things again, dog. There's certain things, we need to run on certain things. You see, all of things, me know we do interview, dog. And I say, boy, wait, but Mr. Boy just put the music and I say, yo, cause we know what to do, you know. Yeah. And we know what to do for the music take over the world, you know. And some little thing what we are doing, you know. I don't even know. Cause right now, I have to restructure and reorganize this thing, you know. Because to all the music set now, I have to restructure and reorganize and pick and choose, move them. What are the best things? See?
Yeah.
And that's why Koolface called me and I said, Cat, interview. Cause Mr. Boy, when I run on certain things on the music, dog. Some people run on certain things on the music. I don't run on certain things. Cause what you know? Me know what me have to go do for reach there.
Yeah.
You see? And you see what me have to go do? And music me have to go sing, dog. You couldn't do a million interview without no music and no album.
Yeah.
Nothing now go on for you. See me, General? You have to have an album.
Yeah.
It's no. We're not about one song, you know, one hit, you know. We're talking about albums. Albums. That means that when Peter Swartz them send for you, you have album, so people can pay 70 US to come see you in every club on the on tour for 3 months. We know what them things, you know, that. Yeah. So we know if you do. So when someone I tell me, say, Cat, you need to come do that interview, and because right now, them interview, it'll take you right around the world, you know, and it'll take you rest and it'll take you this, you know. That not gonna help me, you know. We have to go have some music, you know.
Yeah.
The world want music. Let me tell you something. The world even like when artists talk, you know. Them, if you have something for talk, better you put it on a song.
Yeah, a real argument for you. A real argument. Whatever you
no, when I talk, that's why people love. That's why people love me interview. You know? That's why I'm not bother with certain interview. Because people, we reason deep. That's why I say we don't run down certain things. And we say, no boy don't love music like we, you know. But we do music from our art. If you know, go up on my Facebook and check my music, them. We do music from our art. And to the music stay, we need to run it down, because when we run into some guy, you know. When I run in. You see me? Because we're a Rasta. And when I run in. So, with the I pre the music, because the music evolve, you know. And we there pre the music. And I pre how to attack it.
Hold on there.
In
Let me
a
say
film.
something to you. Let me say something to you. We are pre the
Yeah.
music, we say that evolve, we say enough changes are going on in the music of late. And all them things are going. But watch this now. As I said, I've been doing radio for the past 2 years. And I've always been around radio and all them things there, and DJ and travel as DJ with much different artists and stuff, and travel enough places and stuff. But when it reached back to, as I said, the Corona song started, I heard 100 odd Corona songs. And the song that stood out the most is a song done by a 90s artist and a rhythm from the 80s. And it outdid all the rest of the artists, them new artists, old artists, everybody with the Corona song. It fly past everybody and them miles ahead like Usain Bolt running down the track with everybody behind him and try catch up. So
Well, sorry. That me have, well, as I tell you, say, we do some research on the music, and that we have figure out now. That's how we test the road with all them song there. Because we find out so now, say, this social media platform is not a normal thing.
yeah.
Even with the I don't know. So we now look out on the interview, you know.
Yeah.
We don't even do interview, you know, because what you do right now is not a normal thing, you know. Because out of sight, out of mind, you know. You hear that a while ago?
Yeah.
So, some people, when I see that a long time, you know, from way back, you know, and Koolface called Dada, you know. I said, Dada, take the interview here. You have some producer, you know, we're all in Europe, you know, we see Dada, you know. I said, whoa! Without even it song, I said, come in. And I took Koolface, make me go in. So when I say what you are doing right now is a cutting edge scene. So back to where I say, when me the final when we reach now the studying right now, we find out that the social media platform is a powerful tool we can use to endorse the music all over the world. So when we sing Corona at the social media platform we use and the whole world, you couldn't hear it reaching like on your phone. So the thing is just a fingertip now. See?
Yeah.
So what we are doing now, we are governing the thing for ourselves. That's how we build a studio for Lego some youth, because we have an idea, the music evolve, but we have an idea right there. And there's a tool we can use to make it reach all over the world.
Yeah.
So we use the tool.
But as we say, you're doing all right. For instance, even the song we're reasoning about Cartel and his case and everything. I was playing it earlier, and I probably play it like 10 times. Everybody on Instagram start light up. I play it like 10 times. Everybody listen to reasoning. Everybody because how it was done, how you take parts of an interview, different interviews that he done. The engineer chop it up, and some of it, even though I talk him attack or the engineer chop it. It feel like it a flow upon the rhythm. Feel like it a flow upon the rhythm, so it feel nice like him actually a DJ. And everybody listens and I say, oh damn, this is good. This is the vibe. They can feel the vibe of a fight. So it's as we say, the music missing enough certain things like social commentary. Just enough things the music missing right now. Where I want to
you see, because let me tell you. Let me explain something to you. That's why I say back to you say, I have some good artists in my parish. You see me, some great youth. See? So that's why I come back to you, because you have some great youth in the music, but you see the people who control the music, them decide who them want to let out and who them want to come out. So no care Silver Cat talented, then we squeeze you. Now, one of the people, we are shame them, you know. Koolface them, and some more youth on this platform, on this social media thing, and the vlogger them. Uno, I push we, you know. Because them control the business, that's you will do all a big song, like all Corona. And them know say, and them for call up on an interview here, forgive the highlight for the whole world here, yo. And then we said they not call you, you know. Because them said my gatekeeper and them not give no run. So youth like you now will call me and say, yo, brrr, man, I make sure I ring and you ring 100 times, man. I say, yo, him do one song named Corona and him sing one song about cartel. Me need to talk to him. And him thing there. No, me have to give youth like on ratings because the gatekeeper, them not call, they don't want to call me. Because you know why?
Stop it.
Me know, you know why? You know why they don't want to call me? Because over the years, some bright guy, we call them, say them have accolades and them have them bright and them well educated. Them never too like the music from long time. Because them say we dunks and we becomes millionaire without education.
Somebody just asked a question. Somebody said, just curious. In these times now, are so-called gatekeepers still relevant?
No. Them not relevant.
They might try, but they're not really relevant like that.
They might try saying it because them still can't oof you know, because you still can't put up a thing on the social media, you know. And the man the corporates them say, yo, we don't recognize it. Me do one tune name Crime Scene.
Yeah, I saw
yo, me charge it. When I go on higher, around a year place, me hear the shot, them a fire 1 million viewers on Facebook. But the gatekeepers them no see that.
Hold on there.
That matter.
Money. Go on, wanna say yo. Well, I don't talk to the general and so on. Yo, me charge it. Go on higher. Get things for general, you know, say me dire. Around a young place, me hear the shot, them a fire. Yeah, man, that go on, me have to run, take cover. Talk me, I tell you, the man, them not play. A 2 handgun slap and 1 AK. With the over me, and I me shoot a scrape. I know me money lost, and me just get paid. Talk to me, dog. No man, no they do. Yeah, man, it look like them touch black and two. And 2 other youths where did a play domino. And that a go on you till I say God no. Yeah, 2 man roll up in a white car slow. Window white down, same time me lay low. Bartender in a spikes when I step on me door. Me think I shot me get when me say yeah, John no dog, it look like me did know. 2 weeks me no just road in a row. Me nah go nowhere ever no big stage show. Me a big and me want see me pick them a go. Dog, me know your style, but you know say when I go bartender and he go remember the bill when me go. Gunshot fly between them, me can't know. If you die, you think so did that what a gun show. Look out of your eye, my youth, and don't kiss them. My youth that we shoot anybody nowadays. Things them a do that now make me amaze. Check for yourself when they shot them a race. Dog, me wanna move up, me don't know where it done. It's got a pretty side dog, a be a blood a run. Hold on, see black a mother ya come. Them just kill me son. Right now me yard, you same father drop down. Me no like how the damn place a run. A base that this a go on in a jam down. So dog, how they did it? No police no come. People call, but them a say vehicle broke down. What? Never hear them as something from me ban. Alright, me charge you, just go and keep calm. Vehicle did tire, but from the thing gone. Every man jumping at them car and gone. John know me dog, me feel it to the bone. Every man is all for themselves in a row. Me I tell you some people are tough like stone. Before them help them a video with phone. Yeah, I saw the thing set now me general. Social media them a run go forget viral. Better me run and live a Senegal. Cause right now me tired figure what funeral. Now stay about ya and get beat up. Me I tell you right now the whole place shake. Me I tell the people them about get beat up. Me not hear you good, the phone a break up. Right now we better me keep me mouth shut. Get when me say dog a cut me a cut.
Mad.
You know, it's serious. It'll tell you what go on the ground, but it still give you a little laugh in between where you have to find something for laugh in between the songs them.
Alright, you see that? That got 1 million viewers on Facebook, you see?
Yeah.
Gatekeeper, we hear that. Gatekeeper, we hear that and turn a blind eye to that. And not hear that. You hear it, and the fan them hear it and like it. But one man if he hear it, if he just put one little icing on it, him hear it and him say, yo, nah, put no icing on that. Bad, but nah. I give no strength.
Somebody has say, reality is taboo now for some strange reason. The people them come like them don't want to hear reality now. If them want, as I say, man I sing about money and reality is just taboo. Like man I say, well, reality music, but guess what? As you said before, more people still are gravitated to reality music outside and around the world, not just the regular diaspora where
and I really reality, you know. And I really reality, you know. When we say reality and I really reality, you know, there's, as we say, there's a sound, there's a particular sound. There's a sound, there's a way. That sound, them I listen for. Dancehall sound.
Yeah.
So if you have that sound there, you know, classify as dancehall. There's a sound. Shabba. I am going to a circus, I'm not going to a fair. No Shabba ranking will be there. And then y'all beginning, you jump up like a new Shabba ranking at the playing zone. Get up to a DJ that.
Yeah.
You see you up a shake down.
Yeah.
That man tell you. That's a dancehall. That's not hip hop, that's not what them call it Afrobeat, that's not reggaeton, that's a dancehall, the highest level of dancehall. So there's a sound.
Yeah.
So on a culture we talk about, you can do a slack song, but there's a sound.
Yeah.
Where the world I eat them as them classify as dancehall. So if we don't have that sound. But back to what argument I'm tell about. I am trying to show you that. It's a long time they've been fighting against the dancehall music in Jamaica, you know. Because them say the people who do dancehall now if you have no education for do this music, yeah. You can dance like a bat and sing it. But them find out say the youth them dance like youth, them when them say dance as a bat and classify them say them dance like bat. Sing some song and make some couple a whole lot of million and billion. You see me? And them we go to school and have accolades and have high caliber education. Couldn't reach a standard of money with some dunks youth make out of this dancehall music, you know.
Internet, please don't fail us now. Please don't. Yeah.
Virgin I do interview and I call and I see you.
You probably have to put the phone on airplane mode. If you put the phone on airplane mode and cut off somebody the call them and say go. But yo, as you say, somebody don't suit them and make money and them not really like that. Because as we say, it go back to even gatekeeper, because some of them people in society, not just gatekeepers for musician, but gatekeepers to get to youth. Them want to get to youth for just come
dancehall business. Look at now, we might have said dancehall business, some poor youth from out of the ghetto. Find this thing, discover this thing, and start use it to make billions. I mean, I tell people we spend big money spent on in our education system, send them go all type of school. For get them education, for take them out of povertyness. Wishing we them have it say we cheat the thing by taking the short route. Going to those high schools and get high caliber education to take yourself out of poverty. We take yourself out of poverty without education, without high education. Put it that way. So a lot of them feel cheated, you know, and kind of jealous of the system. Because we couldn't even build a house up at Beverly Hills and up at Jacks Hill and Scoopers Hill, right next door them. And when them still come and bush up and I clean up the place to build a house. Them call police cars, and when police come, police I make them know say, I for them on them place, you know? And them feel away. Rasta, come next door. So these are the people now who control the music, you know, we're pushing at the music, you know, and control the music, you know. The same people where they feel cheated, you know. So when I see them pan whole for them radio station and some big TV station, these are the people, you know. If you notice most time, them no want, you see a man on the TV no I call an artist sing, he no really want somebody conscious. He wouldn't go for burning spear for come for morning time to come sing and inspire some youth over sing the music. He more go for a man on the side, on the street side where I sing some marketing business, some clown business for clown out the music for you laugh, for you have a laugh. And laugh to the person. You see me? So all them put the music now, the people where them put in the slot now for control the music. Them kind of put it as a clown thing, as a marketing. So most of the people will get highlight, with them highlight. Some people them can have a laugh. Have a laugh at, you know?
And you know what? This conversation has been going around, especially with the elders, the 90s, the man who really fight for the music for 2 decades at least. Been pointing out this a lot lately because what? As we say, sometimes when you get to this discussion, like this part of the discussion, I get really vexed because I don't call them name because I don't want to give them no type of energy whatsoever. I make sure I find every way to address it without calling them name because this set of gimmicks artists with them are give that energy, the energy with them are give them gimmicks artists, yeah. But and them are not artists neither. Calling them artists is a disrespect to. Some of them are not artists none at all. I know some people who are run up and down on the road and do some foolish on social media and there and them are give them the strength and call them for TV interviews or call them for radio interviews.
Them get a lot of promotion, them get a lot of promotion. Them get a lot of promotion and a lot of publicity. Right.
Newspaper, them do all of them thing there. And me I say
right. And it's a thing, it's a energy for highlight to the world say the music is a joke. The music is a marketing, it's a laugh, it's not serious. We should hear the music is very serious because we have someone like Burning Spear and Dennis Brown and someone like this. The music I come from, and them don't want to highlight the part there of the music. They more highlight a clown thing for marketing and laugh for the world laugh. So even when an artist sing gun song, them glad for that, you know.
Yeah.
Because them want to show that to the world. Say, you saw me I showing from long time. Say, it's a set of donks. Listen them. So we fall for them on when we do this. You see me? Because really and truly, we want to prove to them that this music here is not a donks music. We know what we do. You see me? But
yeah,
along the way, them draw it back and them use them head and not promote I and I when I have to come on some TV program and sing some good song for the mass population here. Them no use we. You see me? So a little man come and make a fool of himself, or a woman come and make a fool of himself, them draw for them. I said, world, look here. World, look here, look at this them called dancehall. It's a bunch of puppet them, a clown them. And I like that to the world. That you see it? So it's a stunt to mash up the music, you know, for sure so the music and the values and the music weak and this is the music. That is not the music.
Yeah. And you know next thing that's really serious stuff. And it always, and even so with some of the younger generation of artists, some of the newer youth them are there right now. You have artists where them drawn to sing more conscious songs, more songs of positive meaning and stuff like that. But when them do them song there, them really don't give them song enough strength. And as soon as the man them do one gun song, them realize everybody call off them phone and them look everywhere to play, the energy all over the place today. So the youth them just start step away from that and start do more gun song and some more other song because them say, yo, me I do them song here and me I try uplift people and I talk about my struggle and talk about certain things. But with their drum, they don't know what going on foreign because they don't have no visa yet. They just there and realize when them turn on them radio, that song they not play. And them turn that to that song they not play. But as soon as him say, me shut a boy in them head, everybody play the song, but just start everybody's song and I hit everybody I run with. So it really kind of give the youth them leave a better taste in the youth them out and make them start gravitate to some different type of things. And I say
because they don't know what going on, they don't know so there's a set of people who want to mash up the music and want to highlight to the world, say that dance music and the music and the values. You see me? Because them take the music uptown and say uptown thing and them thing there. And some people come at the music where I play a song and for the motive is to mash up the music. But the artist don't know. You see me? For the music, for the motive is to show the world say we literate and dunks and fooly, you see me?
Yeah.
All on the values. You see me? So them hide some man, them hide whole man. The highlight where I'll connect them forget and protege them and them man. Maybe them not get the highlight there. Jesse Royal them. Maybe them not get the highlight there. Let me see. People get highlight where when I have the values where them man they have. I tell the truth, I never talk about myself.
The bugle them of the business where
the bugle and all these man. I think
music.
Me more run with my camera. If bugle come and go for interview because why me go interview bugle? Because I want the generation to follow up the pattern where bugle them have. Me no want I show them I highlight one other things to them. I want the because the next generation that the more follow. Anything me highlight to them that the more follow. Some would want to highlight that, you know. Some of them go when I go down a center and go interview Burning Spear, make some youth see it with him ban and make them know say yo, as I tell you say Buju Banton, him never that do it alone because when we go to Europe go see it, we find out say Ziggy Marley, Junior Gang them now left them ban.
Yeah.
Why?
The part of that them get to practice with them band. Two them band for them song structure, how to present
and practice.
To people.
That I want, but the thing is that more people come because it's not a selfish thing. Because you have 20 people that come to the venue, him now come to see Junior Gang. You know who I come to see? The guitarist. A guitarist him like. In PF come see the guitarist. Because in PF come see him last year. Come up, you might have 20 people come. You know him come to see? A Junior Gang show, him not come to see Junior Gang. Maybe him even like Junior Gang. Him come to see the Flagman. So it's a body of people. It's a body of people. So him get more people to the show. They don't want to call these people on all these big platform where them have the gatekeeper them. They don't want to highlight them thing to the next generation and them people. Yeah. Them want to highlight something where me I say, seriously? So this is the music? That's not the music. You see me, but me know the I watch them and play them and me know what them up to. But you see the world I run different now because I be a chicks. I be a leaders them, I be a chicks and can and lies and people believe them. And people don't even want to use them knowledge again and think for themselves. Anything somebody tell them just say it and
yeah.
So right now, I need to talk again. That's why I even want to do no open interview because when I talk, people need to like it and say foolish to say that.
No, but I am happy, and this platform I've been doing it for probably 2-3 months now, where I just start call artists, and all artists them I choose to call. Like I start out call 1 and 2 younger female artists because I just feel like sometimes the female artists them don't get enough run. So I started out with calling some of the female artists and stuff, but I gear this reason towards foundation artists of the 90s because everybody that listen dancehall, big up to the 80s dancehall artists them, because them are the founding father, them set the example. But when people think about the best of dancehall, them think 90s. Them think 90s up to now. And somebody pointed out to me and said, even Massacre said it, my bad like 90s dancehall. So people gravitate to 90s dancehall more than any other dancehall. 90s, when people think the best of dancehall, they think 90s. So it's only fair and makes sense now that I reach out to the 90s artists them that think about art not as being an entertainer, not just an artist but an entertainer. Everything everything fall into place. Them now just go to the studio go record. Them go to the stage show go perform and have them show set. Me I say them clothes always put together. Or them come up on stage and if them call somebody on stage, or everything is orchestrated, or everything is put into place, and everything look. Everything about the music from the 90s and the 80s come forward, have a certain significant, what we are stray away from at this point in time, where we need to talk more about it. We need to make the younger, because people want a quote unquote thing that everybody been saying is the foundation, the older head them and the veteran them, nah, give the youth them no advice or no pointers or no bring them on them tutelage and certain things. But the fact of the matter is, some of these younger artists don't want to listen. Some of these younger artists have all the information at their fingertips, and they're not at the time out for research a Silver Cat. They're not at the time for research a Shocking Vibes. They're not at the time for research certain artists. So growing up, I used to have to save my lunch money for able to listen to artists over and over, and it not play on radio. I have to save my lunch money, my little chip on, so me I make for buy some, for go buy I want a record and them things. I used to save my lunch money for buy a record. And you know what it is to save my lunch money. When me I think say, yo, boy, I can buy a bun and butter and a Sky Juice right now for lunch, you know. Me I say, boy, if I want to buy the record, then now I can buy the bun and butter, you know. What me I go do? And me I say, no, what? I go just buy one Sky Juice and just call it a day the Sky Juice, and I go home go eat some food, you know, and deal with the pan away. So me just say, the more we can put energy and get the veteran them for just talk with them, see what go on. And that is why, as I said before, even though I ask everybody, because when me I grew up and I watch artists, the veteran them always as a veteran them. Who you hear as this young generation of artists where you like them talent? You like how them go about show. You like how them move. So I always ask everybody, say, yo, who you hear? Who you hear when you listen in to these younger acts? And you listen to them song come on the radio, or your son is in that age group right now where your son probably listen to some of these younger youths. When you hear
Let me tell you something about guidance. Let me tell you something about guidance. Sisters say they never get no guidance or help, you know. As I say, when I come in the business, regular jam, I go take in professionals them. Tiger, General Cheese, Admiral Bailey, Super Cat, Great One. I'm learn from them because God give a man a brain, you know. I'm learn from them. I'm not really no man sit down. I'm going to the village and me a man sit down and DJ. Seeing? Them a master it by myself. And a man sit down and teach me. See, no, when me get for boss, listen this part I know, when me boss now, 2 foul of me yard. Me have 2 foul of me yard. One a caca, one a hidden, but the caca put me in a problem. When me boss that song, when me gonna dance, and book Josie Whale in a dance.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure for I and I to walk over there to Josie Whale and give this man a whole of ratings. Yo, I'm overwhelmed as a youth when I bust 2 for my yard and can meet these man in a dance and meet Professor Nuts, meet General Cheese live in person, and me comes them co-worker now.
Yeah.
Me give them all respect when I meet the man, them overwhelmed, you know? You know when I meet somebody and know say, yo, you know? Nowadays artists, them is not like that, you know? Them now go walk and come over and meet no man, because them have them own, you see me? And them say a different way, them have to use it. Which means I'm not wrong a man cast.
Somebody say?
Because I don't follow man, you know? So, I now go say them follow we. You see me? Because when a man tell me say all the music, say cat, the music evolve, you know. You have to go do it that way, you know. You have to sing like Cartel, or you have to sing like Alkaline. I say no. Because when I do 2 foul of me yard, me just, as an artist, me just create something. Sing, because me never listen Shabba. Me listen Shabba them, you know. But me never try to DJ like them. I try to DJ in my style. Yes, them are my mentor, but I try to DJ in my style. Because if you notice in the 90s, when me bust in 1994, every DJ, most of the DJ them are DJ on a calm level. Shabba hit song was, someone a Shabba hit song.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Mr. Loverman, Shabba.
Yeah, the soft song them, yeah.
See? I go and lay down and make she kill me with it, and you see me? I just the music, the tempo there.
Yeah.
And me go to Kingston, go raise the bar. And DJ loud, high. I say, me have 2 foul on me yard. On a high note.
Yeah,
And from this,
yeah.
every man kind of take it to another level.
Yeah, cause up there, so for a big voice DJ for up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Cause B man do one song for the card right. Blessed be thy name after all is done because this is the key to the tempo. I go and lay down and make shake it. Blessed be thy name. You see me? So my voice 2 foul on my yard. But my voice 2 foul on my yard. Me have 2 foul. Be man voice because other song for the card right. I want you dance a bit. You see me? And take the tempo and so
Yeah.
we do a whole batting of the music, you know. We won't even talk.
Give us some more insight about the making of that song. Fall of Fear.
I remember home tour with them and you know, we live at the ghetto there down a Foga Road there. Whole live up on the line there, you know. Whole lady and old man and have a look outside kitchen there, you know. And some foul used to come from over next door there and come at the kitchen there and go on some thing. And I listen, my mother complain about some foul thing, you know. And I said, this damn cock. You know, and come to the kitchen and I go out thing, you know. My brother named Lala Billa, I write a song one night because we love write, you know. I remember mother has a talk about the foul, you know, but it was a cock, you know. So I said, me have 2 foul on me yard. One a cock and one a hen, but the cock put me in a problem. You see? So really, my old lady, me a talk about it, you know. I met the song, but really we use a metaphor, you know, because we are talking about in a different realms, but we still use the foul. So I saw the dancehall thing going on. Whenever I used to come out to slack and tell us, and we used to use a metaphor and people used to, you know, find it amusing and try to figure it out all over the Europe and them places. You know, and them figure it out and then when them find and say, yeah. And them are foul to, you know, them yard, you know, in Europe, in Germany, you know. So them, you know, them really to it and understand what I talk about. You know, and them problems them have, man. Them have them problems, man. And they want to lick up them problem for them. So until we start sing some song for lick up the people them problem like Bob Marley lick up them problem. Cold gun was my bed last night and Rockstone was my pillow too. So and the whole world gravitate to the music there because them have a feel when I talk, you know. Cause enough of them they kick out of them apartment most time. Landlord run them out. And them member say, John, we go through that idea. So until we start thinking them way, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Cause the music don't kick the dancehall music don't kick big, you know, the dancehall music don't kick big worldwide. Hey, who spot me and some great man, they left it off, you know. I seal, you know. Think about the world, you know. I rap at them to need that, you know, as we there say, you know.
Yeah, man.
But somewhere along the line, you know. I don't know if I when CD come in and it start mash up the sales.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere along the line it just start, you know.
Alright. Tell us so I've seen you. I remember first at that time when me started going to Shocking Vibes. I never knew about Shocking Vibes. I was too young to go Shocking Vibes when they're penthouse. But when Shocking Vibes they're off Constant Spring Road and I get to go Shocking Vibes for the first at that time. I see the building and walk inside and get to prep in the studio and so look and say, oh, the man in there at work and I put the vibe, I put the sound together. Share, give me some of the stories of working with the Shocking Vibes camp with Tanta Mitch and Devante, Little Kirk and Beanie Man. Because Beanie Man always have a good relationship. So most of the time, like when I go check Beanie, I see you and him always a rap and a raise and they are Beanie Man have a very good relationship.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My little brother, man. Family things here, man, you see me?
So, I know you're
Shocking Vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we do Shocking Vibes, you know. But it's a nice experience. And I have boy, so. was a nice experience because it was a company well put together. More than other other company with in Jamaica. Maybe Sharonberg, where is the control bounty did organize so. But Shocking Vibes well organized. So them could I organize tour all over the world. So that's how we get to reach Africa with Shocking Vibes. And many more places. You understand? So it was a well put together company. A lot of companies in Jamaica never put together like Shocking Vibes. You know? Patrick Roberts have a know-how and him know how to link people and meet up with people and him know how to get him thing together. And we go all over the world with the music, with him company. And build studio and we always can get for Vice whenever time we want and everything there. We used to have a big gym and we have our own restaurant. We cook and do catering for the artists and staff. A lot of people are working there, about over 10, 12 people are working in a big office, big building. It was a nice experience, Yeah.
Shocking Vibes, I say Shocking Vibes run like a proper label. It was running like a proper label, like our American company would run a label. Because it had everything in play. Like when I went there, I realized that they have different people for doing different things in the label. So it's like was like a label. It's like when I start travel, I got to have meetings with VP and have meeting with some of the people from Atlantic and some of the people. I start have meetings and see how the labels them run and how them go about things. Who have pressing plant, who have this, who have that, and how everything was structured. Shocking Vibe was one of those places. It was really structured. As I said, like I realized that it was structured like a business. One of the tour, and have the whole booking age, the booking side of things that make sure everything was okay, and have my road managers to travel and have DJs. And most of the time, I did band shows, but away from that, whatever I was doing, everything was really structured, and that is why maybe it was so easy for like Atlantic as a major label in America to do a deal with like a Shocking Vibes to how things were structured, and Jamaica need more of that right now as we speak. We need a business structure there. We need a label structure there where them have a label, like it's a label, and you say, all right, Shocking Vibes is a label. We have Penthouse as a label, which is a very structured label as well. We have again out there, a structured label that really had things in place for people from overseas that wanted to do collabs, wanted to do shows, wanted to do tours, wanted to do jingles, wanted to do interviews, whatever it is that they wanted to do. The structure was in place at Shocking Vibes to do that. And you guys had the comfort to create music as in the like. And you get the best of producers them to come in-house, to create the rhythm them and then sit down and put the songs them together. Like when I think about the rhythm, that's rhythm again. I think it's Tony Kelly produced that one for you guys. I can't remember the name of that rhythm. But everything was on it. It was good. Everything was on that rhythm.
Van Germain, Pentos.
All those rhythms were just well put together. But I think I'm talking about then the Muggles, if you come, I don't remember the name of that rhythm. All of those rhythms, even in the
you see the youth nowadays still, you see in nowadays artists them still, I not like them talented still,
Yeah.
Then listen man them lyrics, man, listen what them lyrics. Them talented man, them have some bloodly lyrics, them dangerous, You see me? But if them couldn't, there's a way to do it. If them couldn't put in some way, make the rest of the world can gravitate to it.
Who you hear
instead
out there?
of
Who you hear out there? Like,
talk about personal issue.
This scrapper artist that is out there now. You hear anybody that really stand out? Not the reggae side, but like the dancehall, hardcore dancehall DJs. Who stand out to you the most when you think about dancehall DJs now just on the platform?
New you them?
Yeah. For the past 5 years or 7 years or
You have a youth name Skilly Ben. Me like that youth the vibe.
I am very impressed with him. With his raw talent. He's raw, but I'm very cloak and dagger. Thank you, Bellevue. Cloak and dagger is already what I was talking about. Yeah, Skilly Bang for new like fresh. I've been telling people that yo, I know a couple people that they run him and say yo, I'm really impressed with him. I realize how raw the talent is. Some people might not agree.
But look at him. You see what of them bad now. Who are them bad? Who are them lyrically bad? You see me, but them choose to do for them personal thing, for them personal tune. But them have, you know, them personal thing. You know, where Jamaica level like. But who are them bad? Because who are them do bad song? Cartel do bad song. Massacre. Alkaline. Who are them? When them feel like them just them do a long tough song. Who are them do tough song? You know? But 90% of the time they may just get hot, you know?
Yeah.
And we just start burn a fire upon all some personal thing, you know? Which way the world not really gravitate to personal things when, you know? Because even when Beatman and Buntikila were the company over there in a Shackleton's company did know say Beatman can feed pan the war.
Yeah.
And the tour to make the company survive. So we have to link them up with Janet Jackson. We have to link them up with Maya. Jimmy Nephew every night. Because the company have to survive. And at that, the music there have to go do tour and survive. So do the math. You do the maths and you listen to them sing the song.
No man, like I was buying records. I'm telling me I used to buy records. A record me I buy some.
Right.
Me I listen.
So there's a sound. There's a sound. Yeah, there's a sound. There's a particular sound. We have to pre the international market. You see me? So until we start pre the international market, and I say, yo, we now sing song for just Jamaica. We are sing this song for the world. Until we start picture that, then we will realize. No. But most of the man them sing some song for the world. As much as the man them bad. If a man enter the man and gravitate and say, yo, you sing one nice song. It's terrible. I can't remember some now. You know.
Me tell you who I'm really impressed with where really the songs cross the board that really impressed me. That him and I spoke to him about it personally and said, yo, I feel like you stray your meds where you never necessarily need to stray your meds. It's good that you can show that you're very versatile and you can do any structure of music, but I am always impressed with Jamil. I'm always impressed with Jamil.
Bad artist. Bad.
I'm very, very impressed with structure and melodies.
What me say?
Everything. Everything about him for me is just like, yo, a standout artist where when me hear colors, when me hear
right. You see so matter.
Yeah. Them man the song. When you listen to them man the song them and the scene I mean go online and I can find him in Europe. I do some little tour and thing and him build up him rapport in Europe and stuff like that. So imagine when him settle now and get him one band put together and do as I say where Butch them do and sit down in the studio and the rehearsal and go through to them band and fine tune everything and then go back in Europe now, go start singing them songs you know, and people start to say, yo, he might just have the lyrics and the melodies but him have the performance and everything because him have everything already you know. You just need fine tune and just need to keep him focused on where it's supposed to be.
What much ever show you say? If you them go for sing good song, them terrible because them can't write. So if them go for sing good song and a normal thing, yeah man, me no frightened for you,
yeah man.
One can't own me bill. And for them song and a normal song, brother.
And every time you hear them song, them head bust. Every time you hear that, my head go poof.
Man see them true colors. Say true colors. Them songs are normal daddy. But you have a time when they just jump off a track and I say, oh, cloak and dagger and oh, knife down throat, you know, and oh, bust throat
Because
business,
him
you know.
jump off,
But
him jump off going on some
I know, so them
war.
don't know, you know, them know, you know. Look at them know, you know, but it's like there's a pace them have to keep up, same way.
Yeah.
Because them can't take no styling. But the music big, and them know say the music big on that because all of you they come from good state because I would not sacrifice them the same way.
Yeah.
You see me? So them him understand. So there's a particular way of do it, man. And them know, but sometimes them not take no disrespect. So you can't this them. When this them they jump off a track and say, hey boy, we at that.
Yeah,
And hey, and get dark.
improve them can go toe to toe with anybody. Improve them can go toe to toe with
Right.
anybody with whatever type of subject matter. But like me have to say to him, I have call him and say, yo, personally, me is a big fan. I say, yo, me not call you as somebody who say me are elder than the music or somebody who know more than you. Me I call you as a fan of music and fan of you. And
I look
your
at
music.
now. Enough for them make it look like this is the music, you know. Enough for them make it look like them poison the people in mind and make the people in feel say. Jamaican people feel say this is the music. There are enough people for the world too. It's all about clash. And if you're not tell a DJ to suck out him, he isn't a bad DJ. Because go up on the corner too. A man say, cat, what you talk about? You know, war some DJ and get involved in the war and you see me? And them thing there. But me know say it no marketable. You see me? And when me really want to do a market some music, I build a studio, so I have to learn the market worldwide. Come and travel the world and say it's Jamaica. So what we want to do, we can see that and circle back for minor. You see me? Excuse me.
In
so,
this time and in the music, it's
the
special
worldwide
music
thing.
there. In the easy, this is what we have to always, every chance we get, I think we have a responsibility to shout out the entertainers and the artists them we are do conscious music and positive music and real music for shout out because really them a push the narrative what them a push is if you not sing about skin out or
Koolface
head and them thing there. It now go nowhere.
Koolface.
Them a plant the seed there.
Koolface. As I say again, you know have to be positive. Man I say a positive music. Man
No, it not be
bash
positive,
music.
you know. Yeah, I understand that too.
There's a sound. Once you have the sound, there's a sound. There's a sound.
Look at it this way. It don't have to be positive, but you realize that's why I make sure call out man like Bugle name because most of the song them we do, it is positive music or something when see a go on when want to bring highlight to and keep relevant in this time and age by keeping to certain subject matter. It's not easy for keep them people here interested and keep focused on where you say when you not say shoot a man in the head or a girl in a skin out or whatever. It not really easy for you to keep the people them interested if you not say certain things. So whenever you assess certain things, we not point to that and keep the people them interested and keep the melodies them right and keep the flow them bad. We have to always point it out and shout it out straight because them as I said, or the system are doing and what they might try, the gatekeepers they might try push everybody towards that. So when time we see a man do it and do it on a level where we can say, yo, me hear a song like what the song when do again, man? The song when I say strongest soldier get the hardest fight.
Right.
With a record like
strongest soldier get the hardest fight. Just know,
like that now. And you say, I know what we have got through in this music thing. I know what we have got through in your community. I know what you have got through in a life. A song like that, you say, yo, the meds when they plan to find something like that, we need something like that. Me see, this week youth you know him they run with for years a DJ and him do intense.
Yeah.
Him do intense.
Hey, me a cartel. Me not got to me a cartel do one song there. Sing over one song and say, Uno old vampire, uno zeta vampire. Yes, I know cartel sing over.
Alright, Peter Tosh, yeah.
And that's the cartel sing over our Ziggy Marley.
I hear man do some song like
terrible, man. So, my sister, them all them man, they think them know the business. They think all cartel them a fool. Them know the business, but them have to keep up with and pace in Jamaica. We share sometimes them focus on it too much, I think.
True. Cartel is one of the man them where in a music will go every subject matter you can think of. Or the person them will go every subject matter in a dance, like every subject matter where you can think of, Cartel probably cover it by now. It's hard to think of a subject matter when no cover.
True.
When you think on it long and I say, yo, when no cover, yeah, it's like everything where you got to think about, him cover it at some point. Whether good or bad, them cover it at some point. That's why we know that him on a different level in our music. I know say, yo, it hard for a man say him no great.
So me interview you right now. Where you see the music right now with this corona thing and everything? What you think about this comeback of this music? You think we'll come back and we in a clubs again and all these things?
What is going on with this COVID thing? I feel like things are gonna go back to normal. Because it boils back to something where we are saying, where you've been yourself all evening and people might not get it. You see, this gatekeeper things, there are a lot of gatekeepers out there. And when you say gatekeepers, it's not just for music alone. Gatekeepers, they have several different gatekeepers. You have the gatekeepers them where decide that they are the gatekeepers for the world. The world population is too much. Or the country have too much people. Alright, so there are gatekeepers everywhere. And with this
yes,
going on with this pandemic right now, this pandemic thing here, what is going on right now, a gatekeeper run it. Them have them own thing with them.
Until him flight.
Yeah, so them have and there's a magic number. There's a numbers game. Everything what is going on with this world right now is a numbers game. So them have a magic number. Them have a number where them look towards. When them look and say, alright, we check the world stats and say, alright, 10 million people there from COVID. So the world have 10 million less people to deal with. Alright, we can start walking back something now because we have 10 million less people to deal with right now. We are going to start slowly. So we find a cure right this or we find something to deal with right now. Because no matter what they must say right now with COVID, you know, there are ways to get, alright, perfect example. I want everybody to look on this. Everybody around the world, think about this. NBA just finished, right? Them have COVID. The game locked down. Them have said, oh, them are going to finish the season. Them are wonder if them could have finished the season. So the man now, I think Howard Stern him name decides so the man go finish the season. And the man move go all Orlando. Where's a big Disney studios now, the big old place. It have rooms, it have basketball courts, it have pools, it have everything. And him say, all right, here we're going to do. We're going to lock down that place here. We're going to have a set of workers. We're going to screen the workers, them test them and put them in there. We're going to make the players them fly in, book them room, everybody stay in there. Everybody stay in and start test everybody. And them in there. You know, so them in there for about 100. Everybody in there for about 100 days. All the teams them play every day for about 100. LeBron them in there for about 100 days. And them test the people them on. Pretty much every day them get up in the morning and them test them. And them never yet find one corona case. They didn't find one corona case in that bubble, what them call it the bubble. And the people them left this so now and gone back and them are gone stay with them kids and them now quarantine. Them just go straight back in them house with them kids because them come from somewhere where there's no case. So if that is possible, you can have a community, a set of community and say there's no case and them give them this and them that. That means that this thing can work out. This thing can be fixed.
Let me tell you something. I don't get involved. I don't want to get involved in politics because I'm too smart and everything there. But I think after the 3rd of next month, you will get a better result, for the Western Hemisphere. From the 3rd of next month.
For the 3rd of next month, anybody with America and the certain state in America, as I say, and them say draw the curtain, then better move out a certain community because what going to happen when if certain man lose that firing, you know, it now going to go well with some people, you know, and then them gun them and go find, you know, and them go for them gun, it going to be unrest in some place. Some states might have unrest after the 3rd. You might get worse after the 3rd of next month, you know. because of the unrest with certain man program, certain things are programming up. The agenda
Well,
is
after
clear.
all of that, even if that happen, after all of that, you know, people will get back to them now. People will get back to them normal life. We don't want to go in it. We don't want to go in it. But I think after the third,
yeah,
and maybe all that we are talking about, even if that happen, after that, people can go back to them normal life.
they're going to lift up, they're going to start give people say, all right, we can take this and take that and take this. Because there's things people that are finding and beat it. Just like this is not the first thing. This is like AIDS in the 80s, where it does say, yo, it's a killer of black people and everybody around, and then they find out say a man named Magic Irvin Johnson.
You see, we as people, we have to start using brain, you know. We have to start using brain and think. I talk people in general. We have to use our brain and a whole lot of things happen in front of our eyes. As I say, I talk the eye, because I know the eye is smart, because I listen to the eye reason. Yeah, you're smart youth. So, but, you know, people who are up on the line and everything, they have to smart and use them brain. Because God gave man a brain for themselves, you know. And think, you know, and I want to go on in the world, you know. And politics is a deep thing. Politics run the world, you know. People have to know that politics run the world. And as I said, after the third of next month, you know.
I am counting down though. I am definitely counting down to the third of next month.
Yeah, after the third of next month, and about 2 months after, 2 months, 3 months after, you know, everything back to normal again. You can call my interview, my brother.
We definitely might have a talk because right now, me, I watch it, and as we say, I agree with enough away because we are watch it because the third of next month.
I say what I think now, but the politics run the world, and after the third of next month, as I say, I just give one little hint, I say politics run the world, and you say you have gatekeeper of the world too, which is correct. That's why I say I love reason the eye. So politics run the world until we know say politics run the world.
We are going to say a real thing.
Right.
Enough things.
I say world run, and you know. A whole thing I go on a roll, you know. A whole thing I go on a roll, you know. And we have to understand, you know. There are some leaders where some other leaders can't take them. And they might do anything to destabilize, even destabilize the whole world, you know, for move them and, you know, and create a chaos, as I say, chaos, you know. So after the third, you know, and a month, 2 months after, 3 months after, you know, things will come back to normal. Let's see people go back to them normal way of life because the Western Hemisphere feed off a certain country. So we in the Caribbean here, until we see certain country free up, we free up, you know, and everything is free up. But we can't free up and a certain country not free up.
You know what I'm happy about though? I'm kind of happy over one thing. The current thing, I'm kind of happy for some of the things them where it open people's eyes to. We really need to open our eyes to certain things. And some things I'm happy about. Because for too long, when this borders close and when the ships never come out and run back a thing, it forced people, especially Jamaicans and Caribbean people, because then me business with Jamaicans and Caribbean people. That's the set of people I business with most of all. Jamaicans and Caribbean people and this diaspora more than anything else. My thing is, this thing you kind of make what I learn to go back to the ways that of old and stuff that we used to do. We learn to do without certain things because we're getting at this kind of mindset where everything we see on TV are foreign and it we want. Everything we can't satisfy with what we have and what we used to have and how we grew and we look for some other things. So it kind of forces me to say, yo, more time we can't get back. We can't get the foreign apple from come from foreign, you know. So I go down a Clarendon and go check cat in and see if we have some oat to eat the apple on the tree down the yard and I want some apple juice with some ginger, you know. So if I get back to the apple, because the apple they are good, as I drop off of the tree and man not eat it, and man not try it. Wait for import a bag of foreign apple from foreign. If you go eat the little bad apple, then them say come give it. So sometimes it really make you feel open your eyes say, yo, would it alright, would have survived without a whole heap of them things that we get from foreign and hope things them we wait for to get from this. So we used to grow our own things them and certain things and we can satisfy and live off of that and comfortable too. And it better for we. So sometimes this COVID thing,
Yeah, I'm telling you, Lord, it a move like Michael Pence. What name? Mike Pence. When I fly, come piss on Friday a while ago like Mike Pence. I go fly piss on Mike Pence. Friday. The blood cleat like a fly. Don't fly can't piss on Rastafari, you know. Blood clot, do you fly? Move your blood clot, man. Yeah, back to the argument.
So we didn't need but a wake up here. We need but a wake up here. We didn't need it.
You need back.
We didn't need.
You need back. You have to need back. You have to need back.
Yeah.
Eh? What we need back? Come on, I'm going to politics, you know. What we need back, you see? I want to stop listening to Babylon and start thinking for ourselves like back in the day. Like how I forefather and some ancient man used to think back in the 70s. Rasta man. When Babylon come with salt, and Rasta say, the salt thing, we not go work with it, you know. The salt thing, I go build up a pressure, you know. And some people are laugh at Rasta. And I say, Rasta and them salt and you remember?
Yeah.
And in the 90s, them get old. And doctor take them off a salt. Doctor say salt to kill them, you know. Those are the days when I and I never used to. And anything Babylon could have fling pan with. And some guy will call themselves leaders. And tell we any bullshit and we take it. I and I, four parents as Rasta man, used to tell them, say, eat up on a vegetable, you know. And stop them the whole for meat, you know. We do for meat, and I said, meat, red meat, you gotta eat the protein, and whole for protein, I tell about, you know. And egg and whole for something, you know. And Rasta say, yeah, you know, we have to cool on off of the whole for meat, you know, that we sick here, you know. Eat vegetable and them laugh. Ha ha ha! Rasta man, it be a color and way and laugh to Rasta, you know. You remember?
We talk about this. I talk about this all the
and
time.
them go up a hospital there. Look at how them go up a hospital the other day, you know. For God forgive me, you know. God, you see me?
Yeah.
And the doctor them tell him say a vegetable where the rest of man I tell him long time. Say them to eat. And that doctor put them on. So I never used to listen to Babylon. Everything with Babylon. We used to listen, you know, but everything with Babylon tell we used to jump and say, yeah, Babylon say. Babylon say. I used to think for ourselves. None of them. And all we have a brain for ourselves. God give all we a brain for ourselves. So we have to think for ourselves and know what we are doing. Because Babylon never have our interest at all. All time.
Never.
See?
Never.
So watch out now. We have to use with wise and think. If we not think, we're not in a problem. We're not get program. We as the Rasta man, I tell them all about thing long time. Where is the Rasta man now? Rasta man that back. When you're looking at it in the store, ball it, take down with the whole of the vegetable. Buy it off. And Rasta man say so humble, see. Them lock up Rasta for weed and Rasta man tell them, say, weed a sacrament, you know, we have to use this thing here, you know. For sacrament, our boy, that here, and it good for look home, and it good for a whole for something, you know. What I do? And them lock up a whole for youth and prosecute them, and the whole for youth in prison now for it, you know. All over the world, you know. Babylon find out now and legalize it.
So Rasta can't even find ganja for smoke again.
Push the Rasta back again. See? So, I never did listen to Babylon. People. We never did listen to Babylon. Everything what Babylon say. We did used to rebel. And we used to be rebellious. What I'm doing now? I be a laugh and everything. I put some little clown thing. And anything Babylon say, we just jump up and ha ha ha. Laugh, because we just stay and I hold it, you know. And I laugh, you know. And I said, them people there, how they feel? Why people them just gone so no one take program? Sometimes I wonder if all science Babylon I use. And science the people in mind, that's them can't see. Them can't see all say Babylon I carry them wide.
That is
Them
why,
not pick up.
that is why,
Them
as
not
I
pick
say,
up.
this whole shutdown thing here, it make we have to realize, and get back to basic and realize, say, yo, some things are run down, we don't need it. We don't need to run it down. We have everything right here where we been a survive pan and been a live good and it better feel and everything. We don't need all the excitement that we are going where we have import everything and a TikTok from that and a follow that and a follow this. We're good, we're alright, we have our own style, our own pattern, our whole thing where we are working off about because as we say, I just say everything Babylon tell you everybody is all of a sudden nobody have no brain and no mind for themselves.
All of a sudden, yeah, if Babylon
All
say,
of a
yo,
sudden.
eat beef. If Babylon say, yo, a beef, you know, we have to kill the cow, them and them, you know, kill it Moscow. You see them pointing and I say, yo, a cow I do it and Babylon say, we feed cow, you know. And if a
All of
man
a
come
sudden.
and say, yo, you know, say it's not good for you because you have too much calories and you have blood pressure, them all burn, you know, and I right thing you say, you know. So that's something see world, you know. And then more listen to Babylon, you know.
They listen to
So, me
Babylon
not
and
to
then
talk again.
but as I say, your reason I say everything with the rest of them, because this is a conversation I have with even Capleton last week. Capleton was on last week and we were reason about something because we said this is one of the things that we've been at about. Say everything what Rasta been saying for the longest while, everything come to pass, and then but
Right.
still.
See, a leader say a lot of meat is not good for the body. But I know, we know that Rasta is a say that and them used to laugh. That much I have to say, no. Rasta is a say, when Rasta said that, I laughed him after Rasta. I remember that.
And cuss it. No, I remember as a kid, that's what I tell people. I
Okay.
remember as a youth, we used to laugh too. We used to laugh for some of them things and we come live to see it come true over the years. And I see people from 10 years ago, I see uptown people get out of them bed 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock a morning when I left studio. And I walk and I jog a morning time when they never used to do. A Rasta used to come out of them bed early morning and jog a morning time. And so say, the Rasta man I watch them get up about them and run. Boy, I go run at evening time and I run early morning. I know the world them I do it. So, as we say, we didn't need this for slow down wagwan for everybody can realize, yo, you know, so we get tricked. This is the time where everybody realize we get tricked, you know. So, yo, you know, say
Right now, Babylon flying high right now. That more want to know. Babylon flying high. One time, Babylon never used to have so much opportunity, so much anger from people. People used to easily rebel and burn down the place. We don't talk about burn down and Black Road. We don't talk about burn down house and burn down building. You know. We don't depend on that. You know.
yeah.
You know, depend on something there, you know. We talk about people say rebel. When we say
Yeah.
we talk about bonfire. When we say Jamaican bonfire, we don't mean by burning down buildings.